Anybody who knows me knows I love music and I love reacting to music. And here's a song I heard recently that I think everybody should hear. Everybody, we're going to react to it today on Speechless. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Speechless. I'm your host, Kev Phares, 22-year-old conservative college student out of Central Illinois, host of Speechless on Cities 92.9, the news and talk of Bloomington Normal. But I also do a lot of other off-air content right here on YouTube. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, hit it to all, comment what you think, and everything like that. Share it with your friends, too. I'd really appreciate it. But I oftentimes hear from people, guys, traditional country music, it's gone. It's all pop crap nowadays. Well, I find songs a lot of times, and I listen to a lot of country music. I even have a YouTube channel that's entirely devoted to music, my music. I write music, and a buddy of mine does it with me. I'll make sure I put it up, get it going on up there somewhere so you can subscribe to it. It'll also be at the end of this video, and I'll tag one of our videos so you can take a look, take a listen. But I hear that all the time, and so I always want to let you guys know when I hear a new song that I think, or a new-ish song that definitely hits on themes, ideas, and sounds of old country. And I think this song is absolutely beautiful. We're going to watch the music video today. We're going to react to it. And we're going to talk about it a lot. I really love this. It's called If I Were the Devil by Colby Acuff. If I Were the Devil by Colby Acuff. A lot of Christian and theological messaging in here, and I love it. Very profound. Make sure you listen to the end because the last verse really, really is very, very profound. Take a look, take a listen. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. If I were the devil, first thing that I'd do is I'd come off like I ever gave a damn about you. I'd let you catch a peek of all your greatest desires, and I'd watch the flames in your eyes burn like hellfire. Find all the wolves in the land, and I'd make them fight each other tooth and nail and hand to hand. Find all the sheep, make them stir up the pot, 'cause once the wolves have killed each other, sheep are what I want. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true. And I don't know if he's red, and I don't know if he's blue. One thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
Beautiful so far. We're going to keep going, but I want to make sure that we break down a lot of this piece by piece and look at some of the lyrics and really, really consider it. And so obviously it starts off with a little bit of kind of a relationship tone. If I were the devil, first thing I'd do is I'd come off like I ever gave a damn about you. I'd let you catch a peek of all your greatest desires, and I'd watch the flames in your eyes burn like hellfire. Like you're abandoning everything you value for whatever you want, for your desires, your worldly desires, which is beautiful, beautifully written. But then I really like this next part. Find all the wolves in the land, and I'd make them fight each other. Tooth and nail and hand in hand. Find all the sheep, make them stir up the pot, because once the wolves have killed each other, sheep are what I want. Very, very interesting to kind of note how similar that could be to some of the things playing out today. And the idea is that think about our politics right now. We have a lot of people, wolves, many of them, people that are very, very self-interested and want to exploit that of the sheep, the people, for their own personal gain. And they fight, they bicker, they go back and forth. And then the devil, he wants all of them gone because all he wants are the people that are going to listen and do what he says and get away from God. But then the chorus is quite profound as well. The devil walks among us, friends. I know this is true. I also know this is true. And I don't know if he's red and I don't know if he's blue. And while this isn't necessarily explicitly said, I very much obviously get a political tone from that. I don't know if he's a Republican. I don't know if he's a Democrat. It's not what this is about. And I always say that on the show. The fight that we have is not Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal. I firmly believe, my personal idea is that the devil works and evil lurks with those at the top, the elite, those who are the most power hungry, those who have the most wealth and are willing to use it for nefarious action, for self advocating action rather than helping others and being in any way altruistic. But then he finally finishes that first chorus with, "If I were the devil, the world would be my playground." And it absolutely is. It absolutely is for the devil, whoever it may be. Let's keep listening.
As I placed that thorny crown on my furrowed brow, well, I'd shine in all the tears of joy yelling from the crowd. I want to brainwash parents, and I have the world. I'll be in every schoolhouse lecturing little boys and girls.
Exactly.
The devil walks among us, friends. I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. The one thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
The haunting whistling in the background as well. Let's talk about that one just briefly here. So he says, "As I place the thorny crown on my furrowed brow, well, I'd shine in all the tears of joy yelling from the crowd." Obviously, a life of vanity would be something the devil would want. "I'd want to brainwash some parents, and I'd have the world. I'll be in every schoolhouse lecturing little boys and girls." What is going on right now? Compare that to what's going on in the world right now. I'd be in every schoolhouse. I'd brainwash some parents and be in every schoolhouse lecturing little boys and girls. I'm not going to say it because I know you know. And I know that you know. So profound, absolutely profound. We're going to talk a little bit more about the music and everything and the video and stuff like that too. But I just want to focus on the message, especially right now. But stay tuned and keep on listening because this last verse really gets into something that is absolutely fascinating.
My final act, tell you what it'd be. I have everyone so medicated they could never see. My glove and hubs on horned head would be all disguised. And the best part of it all is they comply with their demise. The devil walks among us, friends. I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. One thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
Lighting up a cigarette there.
If I were the devil, this world was mine to see. Well, I'd witness all the atrocities and it'd probably frighten me. So I'd run back home with a story to tell. I'd tell all my demon friends that I always preferred hell.
Did you guys hear that? There's still another 35 seconds in the video, and I'm interested. I haven't watched this whole video before. Looks like it's credits mainly. Definitely worth giving those people the credit. But I really want to talk about that. There was two verses that in that last clip there. Let's talk about those real quick. My final act, I tell you what it'd be. I'd have everyone so medicated they could never see. What do we have going on right now, everybody? We have a world in which people are basically medicated for just about anything. I mean, we have obviously when it comes to the transgender issue, we have people that are advocating for people to literally be medicated for their entire lives, whether that's for the surgery that they're receiving or simply hormone therapy to block the natural hormones from coming in children's bodies. We have that. We also have the entirety of the mental health crisis that pushes all your problems can be solved through a little therapy and a lot of pills. which as somebody who has my own mental health struggles, I can tell you, you don't necessarily need pills to get through things. There's that one. My cloven hooves or horned head would all be disguised. And the best part of it is they'd comply with their demise. Yeah, because all you have are the sheep and everyone's medicated and or not just medicated. And the thing is, that's also a metaphor too. It's not just the medication at face value. It's also the medication of your of regular ignorance. People that ignore what's going on. People that are willing to comply with whatever it is, COVID lockdowns, or oh, it's not that bad. We're going to get through it. A medication of ignorance. Absolutely. And that is the medication. Then the final, I think the final verse is fascinating. Once again, the chorus is amazing. Devil walks among us, friends. You know this is true. But in the final chorus, if I were the devil, this world was mine to see. Well, I'd witness all the atrocities and it'd probably frighten me. So I'd run back home with a story to tell. I'd tell all my demon friends that I always preferred hell. Meaning that, so the thing is that with all of this, he describes everything the devil would do. And it's all awful stuff. And it's all a lot of things that we see going on in our world today. But even at the end, Colby's message is everything that's going on in the world is even worse than what all that to the devil, if he were the devil. That's insane to think about. It's absolutely profound, and I'm fascinated by it. When it comes to the music of it, relatively simple. The haunting whistles in the background, definitely a folkier country song. That's a story. It's a story, and I love story songs. I think songs that tell a story are wonderful, and definitely stories. I mean, how we relate to one another, right? People's accounts of what they've gone through and everything. I don't know, guys. I just love this song. Thought it was worth putting out there for everybody to hear. Relatively simple in terms of chord structure, song structure, which again, once it makes it relatable, makes it so that, and that's how a lot of country is usually. Same chord progression, maybe with a capo on the guitar. Relatively simple instruments, doesn't have too much. Again, the whistles in the background, and just profound lyrics and messaging. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I loved it. I'll also link to the full video in the comments that you don't have to necessarily go through all my commentary as well. And if you want to listen to it to your own playlist, it's amazing song. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Ring that notification bell, hit it to all. If you want to check out my own music channel, it's going to be coming up on the side here sometime soon. You could share this video with your friends. And once again, please don't forget to subscribe. Everybody, God bless you. God bless America. And until next time, this has been Speechless. Thanks for tuning in.